Hey, welcome to another Studio Takes. I'm Dane Scott. On this one, how do you make the leap from a $25 order to a $925 order? We'll find out about how that leap is done. Speaking of leaping,
Dane's right-hand amphibian.
Pocket Frog is in the house, my slimy cohort, and we'll be back to tell you about how I did it. Went from $25 to $925 next. On Fiverr, we all get these custom offer requests from time to time, and often they'll indicate a budget. You know, the buyer will say how much that they're expecting to pay or that they are able to pay or whatever. Don't pay too much attention to that, as I'm about to explain a little bit. Taking an order from $25 to $925.
That pays some bills right there.
You got that right. So we're going to have that in just a minute. I want to take on a really quick tour of the gigdoctor.com website. For those who are just listening, I'll describe what I'm showing here. But it may be that you're familiar with the Gig Doctor, but just don't really know all that's there. So this is a flying trip. Trust me, it's just going to take 60 seconds, and then we're going to go right to our topic here. But across the top, right at the very top is a place where you can sign up for the Fit Gig blog. That's a weekly blog that I write that gives you hints on the same kind of things that we do here, but they are unique hints. They're not all the same stuff that we talk about here. So get over there and subscribe to the Fit Gig blog, and you'll get notifications whenever there's an update. On the homepage, there are 3 opportunities listed here. There's the Gig Doctor Checkup, which you can click on to get more information. There's a $75 Fiverr Gold course that gives you 10 great hints on how to earn more on Fiverr. And then the $75 Gig Winners Demo Creation course, which it tells you how to pull together a demo, and whether you're having someone else do it or you're doing it yourself, it really talks you through the whole process. Very helpful information from a dream team of experts that I pulled together, including the famous Bill DeWeese. Then also there is a gig checkup page if you want to check out more about the Gig Doctor and how that service can help you to optimize your sales on Fiverr. There is a voiceover coaching page in the top menu there where you can get more information on being helped with voiceover coaching. And then if you click on the products page, there are some sub-headings under there, including the ones I just mentioned, and also head slappers, which I mention from time to time on here. By the way, if you stick around till the end today, I'm going to give you a break on a head slapper package that you can only get with the coupon code I'm going to share at the end of today's session, so stick around for that. Oh, there's more we could talk about there on the website, but just go check it out, thegigdoctor.com. All right, so you get these orders. They come in through Fiverr, and they'll often be someone that you've never heard of before. Sometimes it'll be a previous buyer coming back to you, but let's say someone has just approached you for the very first time. They have described a project, they have put in an amount, a budget, and then they've asked you, for a quote. And the very first thing that you might be tempted to do is to just accept the offer as it is sent to you, send an offer for that amount, boom, and get going on the order. Well, I'm going to take you through a little slideshow I put together today. They are screen grabs, and I'll describe them for our podcast folks of what we're seeing here. But the first thing that I got was a request for a quote specifying a budget of $25 with 1-day delivery. And it said, "Hi, Dane, I hope you are well. We are very interested in working with you on a few voiceover scripts. Each script is around 1,000 words, and we have 4 scripts to start with. Please get back to me via email, or you can reach me at," and there's contact information, which we blurred out. "I look forward to hearing back from you soon. Thank you," signed by the person that was inquiring. Now, it may be that if you're at a lower, budget in terms of what you're offering, you might have even just snapped that up. $25, 1,000 words. Fine. He has 4 of them, so, that would be $100 altogether. $100 for around 4,000 words of narration. It's not terrible. And if you're just kind of getting rolling, that wouldn't be too bad. But what I strongly recommend is anytime this kind of thing happens, that you immediately get more information and also consider that what they're offering is not what they're expecting to pay. And this is very often the case. Continuing to the next screen then, this is how I responded. I said, "Great to hear from you." By the way, they had given contact information, and that's not something we can do. So the very first thing I did was to kind of set the ground rules. And I said, we are not allowed to contact people except through Fiverr. But if you send me your script, I'll be happy to check it out along with any instructions you have and give you a quote. And I signed it. He wrote back saying, "Hi, Dane, please find attached one of the scripts. Let me know the quote and any other details. I will share the rest of the scripts then." All right, he hasn't said anything about changing his rate. It still would be $25 if we were to assume what he had said there. All right, and then he follows up with a little more information. He says, "This is a documentary-style video that will be distributed on our Forbes Middle East website and social media account." All right, right away I'm thinking to myself, okay, Forbes? Yep, not $25. I don't think so. He says that it is not a marketing content. I'm not sure exactly how to take that, but I just kind of rolled with it. But I said, got it. Okay, thanks. Quote coming. Then what I did was I went to my premium gig and I punched in 1,000 words and actually found out what the number would have been, including distribution rights and the basic, like commercial rights, I should say. The total came to $210, and I thought, okay, that's almost 10 times what he had down for the budget. I doubt he's going to go for that. But I sent it on its way just to see what would happen, and he wrote back, "Thanks. And how fast will we receive the first voiceover script?" So clearly he hasn't balked at my quote. I wrote back, "Good morning and thanks for your order. Great to be working with you. You'll receive it within 24 hours. If you need much delivery, we can add that extra. Just let me know." And he said, "Still inquiring. Let me know. Get back to you if you wish to proceed with the first script." He said, "Please do not record until I get confirmation if we wish to proceed. Thank you. Can we request for a sample voiceover for just a line from the script, documentary style voice?" And then he continues on to say, "We want to have unlimited commercial rights to use the voiceover and full copyright to use it anywhere. Can you please include that in the quotation also?" To which I replied by sending him a quote with an additional $50 on there for, you could call it universal rights, just to be able to kind of use it wherever you wanted to use it. So in addition to the quote, I added commercial rights, and then I gave him kind of a universal rights on top of that, considering the fact that, he was talking about 4 scripts. If he wants to get universal rights for this one for $50, I'll do that. So I sent him the quote, and he said, "Can you share one final quotation for all 4 scripts with the same requirements, like full commercial rights and unlimited use, please? There are 3 other scripts for your reference apart from the one shared earlier. Appreciate your help." And so then I sent him this quote. The other scripts varied in length a little bit, but altogether, including the rights for each one of them, the total came to $925. And I said, "Here is a quote that will cover all 4 scripts, all with full and unrestricted distribution rights in all media, internationally, in perpetuity." So I just basically laid it all out there for him. Take it, run with it. Post-order copy changes and rush delivery are available extras, I said. And your offer includes 4-day delivery, commercial rights, full broadcast rights, use of social media. And he said, "Hi, Dane, we would love to proceed, but can we receive 1-minute sample?" "Certainly. I'll send it in a few minutes," I said. "Thank you so much. I look forward to it." If you notice, this is a very courteous person, very professional. Right away, you just can tell it's going to be a good experience. So what I did then was I very quickly popped into the studio and recorded not 1 sample, but 4. I said at the beginning, "Hi, it's Dane Scott, Golden Tones. There are a number of different ways we could read this. Let me give you 4 different styles. Here's take 1. And I read the first few lines. Then I said, "Here's take 2. And I read it in another style. Take 3 in another style, a real deep one or something. And take 4 in kind of a hushed, mysterious style." And you never know which one they're going to go for. It's always interesting to see, which one are they going to like the best. And then I didn't want to let a lot of time go under the bridge, so about an hour and a quarter after I sent that, I wrote back and said, "How do those sound to you? Would you like some additional examples in differing styles?" And he wrote back, "You are talented. We love the 4th option the most. I think we will go with 4. So he liked kind of a little more hushed voice like this. So I said, sure, the more hushed style, easily done. In that case, we're ready to go, and you can feel free to accept the offer above whenever you're ready. He wrote back, yes, I am working on securing the offer on my end with our accounts department. Should be done maximum by tomorrow. I will keep you posted. I wrote back, great. And then today, he sent the order. And now I have 4 hours or 4 days, 4 hours. I have 4 days to do it. So 4 1,000-word scripts, total $925, working with a very courteous person. He said, let me know when to expect the voiceovers. And I wrote back and just laid it out for him. I said, I did receive the order and I will be recording them and getting them proofed and I'll be getting them proofed over the next couple of days and should be able to deliver it sometime prior to its scheduled delivery time in 4 days. So I was a little non-committal on the time. Basically, I said, the timer's at 4 days and I'll have it for you before that. And so he wrote back, awesome, I look forward to it. No problems with the timing either. So now I've got to get these recorded, get them to someone to proof. I don't trust my own eyes for proofing. I'm too easy. The same person proofing who records can sometimes be a problem because there's a reason why you missed it the first time. Your eyes were just, your brain was expecting one thing and the text was actually something else, but you didn't catch it. So I do like to try and get a proofer to do these for me, and I can justify the cost in this case. So, we'll get it over to a proofer, but that adds a little more time to the project, so that's why I set it at 4 days. All right, so that's it on that. I just thought it might be fun to share this with you today, how we went from a $25 order to a $925 order.
Let's get to the question.
All right, the question for today is, what's the largest single order you ever got? Tell me about it in your comments, in the YouTube video area. If you're listening on the podcast, too,
hit that subscribe button.
You betcha, baby. And so now, one last thing to do, and that is to tell you about the discount code. So thanks for hanging with me till the end. The discount code to save an additional $25 on the Head Slapper bundle of 4 videos that I guarantee will help you earn more, will make you more money on Fiverr, is Gig Doc Discount. Gig Doc Discount. The Head Slappers are $49.95 a piece. I've got the bundle at $149.95, and with this additional $25 break, it's $124.95. So it's a big savings, and I guarantee you will earn more than you spend on those Head Slappers. That wraps it up for today. Thanks so much. Talk to you next time on Studio Takes.
You give me a call.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I think.
Hello, cutie pie.
Until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
Goodbye.